Hello guys, Lego Master Reviews here, and today I'll be doing a review on every single minifigure from the brand new Disney 100 CMF series. Obviously this CMF series was in celebration of Disney's 100-year anniversary. And yeah, we got 18 minifigures in this series. And yeah, that being said, let's just jump into it. We'll start off from back all the way to the front. The first one we'll take a look at here is Dr. Fraser, I think. I know I'm pronouncing that wrong. He's the villain from The Princess and the Frog. But as you can see, he has this really cool top hat, which is like dual molded. And then it also has a really cool print with like a skeleton in the front. His face print is also like very accurate. I really like that. I really like the detailing on his torso as well, with like his belly button, like the necklace and the shirt and everything. It also has back torso printing, as you can see, which is very good. And I really like the leg printing. It also comes with this really good printed like book piece, which is like a reference to the movie, and his like stick here. And yeah, it's just a very cool minifigure, and obviously he has the printed Disney 100 logo on the display plaque. The next one here to go alongside him was Princess Tiana here. And as you can see, she has a new hairpiece, which is really cool, and I really like the look of that on her. She also comes with a green tiara, which just plugs in through the little hole on the top of her head. And then, yeah, she also has a great face print, as you can see, and I really like that face print. It's very accurate to the movie. And she also includes a frog, as you can see, and it looks very good. It's not like dual molded or anything, or like any special printing, but it's still good to get. She comes with this really good, like, printed like plaque here that says Tiana's Place. And yeah, I really love the printing on her torso, as well as like her dress piece, and the back printing is also very good. And yeah, and I really love the dual molding, as you can see with the gloves. And yeah, it's just very awesome minifigure. Lots of great detailing. Next one here we have the Evil Queen from I believe it's Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs. But yeah, I really love her mirror piece here. It's all printed, obviously. And yeah, this looks really good, and it's definitely my favorite part of the minifigure. Just her accessory. But yeah, she has this really nice molded piece here that is just one mold. It's not dual molded, but it's like a crown, and it carries on to the top. She also has a really good face print. No back face print though. And she has this white cloth piece around her, and she has the red and black cape. And yeah, I really like the printing on her, as well as the leg prints. And then her back torso print is that. And yeah, one of the more weaker minifigures of the series, I would argue. But still, it's an awesome minifigure. Here we have Sleeping Beauty, as you can see, another great one. She has a new hairpiece, which is really awesome, and has a hole there, so you can plug in the crown. But yeah, and then she has this awesome face with her eyes closed, which is really good. And I really like the back face print as well. She also has really good arm printing, as well as back torso printing. The arm printing is just great, and I love all the detail on the front. And she also includes a owl piece here, which is really cool, and I really like that as well. Lots of great printing on it. And yeah, just another awesome minifigure, and then the display plaque with the Disney 100. The next one here is Pocahontas, another really good one of my personal favorites of the series. I really love the hair piece, and it's not a rubber piece, it's actually a harder plastic, which is cool. It also has like a hole here, so you can peg in like pieces. I don't get why, but yeah, it's still there. And then she has a really awesome face print, which is really accurate, and I really like the back face print with the more smile. And one side she does have arm printing, as you can see, which is very cool. And then her accessory is like this printed compass and some leaves here. I would have preferred maybe like an animal with her or something. But yeah, these are still good accessories. And I really love the dual molding here that carries on the printing. Yeah, the CMF minifigures are so detailed. This is a very detailed minifigure. Here we have Cruella, as you can see. And she's also a very good minifigure. She has this really nice like dual molded, maybe even triple molded piece. No, just dual molded. Now I see that. But yeah, she has the earrings and the hairpiece. And yeah, it's just really good. I really like the dual molding on it. She has this new cloth neck piece, which was also used on Prince John. But yeah, it's really great, and she has all the printing right there on the back. She also has great torso printing, and her accessory is just like the same kind of like tail piece. And then, yeah, great dual molding, as you can see, and it carries on throughout the rest of the minifigure. But my personal favorite part of this minifigure isn't really the minifigure, just the Dalmatian's adorable, as you can see. It's very cute. It's a new mold, I believe, and yeah, very awesome and cool to get alongside her. So that's the first 6 of the series. Now we'll move on to the next ones. This here is Jiminy Cricket. He's another very awesome minifigure. He has the same top hat mold as the villain over there from Princess and the Frog. And it's a dual molded, so it's like molded in a different color, but it is technically the same mold. But he also has a very good like face print, as you can see, as well as like a neck cloth piece, which is like the same one in Doctor Strange. It may be a bit smaller than the one used in Doctor Strange. But yeah, then a great torso print as well, as you can see, and great back printing. He also includes a purple umbrella, yeah, white gloves, then just the tiny mid-sized legs. Yeah, he's pretty cool around, although I am sure he's like pretty small in Pinocchio, so I don't get why he's like big here, like minifigure size. But it's still a great one nonetheless, and goes great next to Pinocchio. Speaking of Pinocchio, now we'll take a look at him. And this minifigure is very unique because like it has a nose, so it's like this molded head, and then it has like a nose on it, which is kind of just like rubbery. As you can see in the, it's hard to explain this, but the head here is like a different type of like mold, like different molded like plastic. Like it's a different type of plastic with the nose on it. So it's not like the same type. If you get this minifigure in hand, you'll understand what I'm saying. Like it's a different type of plastic on there. But yeah, it's very cool and looks very uncanny with the nose, but still cool to get like a minifigure with the molded nose finally. He has these great molded arms, as you can see, dual molded arms, and they're actually also used on Russell in the Up House, so that's cool. And yeah, as you can see on the other side, very awesome. He also has white gloves, and I really like the print here with the fish and then the castle in the back. And he also has these mid-sized legs that move, and it's great detailing on him throughout. Really like that. And I also really like his dual molded hat, as you can see. This looks great. Well, Pinocchio is definitely not my favorite animated movie. Still a great one. Great minifigure nonetheless. And definitely the weakest minifigure of the entire series here is the Queen of Hearts. Not my favorite, not even really accurate to the movie in my opinion. Like, it's not my favorite, but you can see she has this dual molded piece with the crown on top, and she has like this screaming face, and then more of this like a sinister smiling face, and she also has another like cloth piece. That was like the Doctor Strange one back in the day. But then a great printing there, and she also has the new dress piece that was introduced on the last like series 24. So they utilized that again. Yeah, it's a great minifigure nonetheless, and I really like the heart piece to use for this here. But I don't know, it's definitely the weakest of the whole series in my opinion. Although a great printed minifigure here is Ernesto de la Cruz from Coco, and while that's definitely not one of my favorite movies, I still really like this minifigure nonetheless. It has great arm printing, as you can see, as well as great like molding, not molding, but printing here, carrying on throughout there. And yeah, I just love all the printing on him, it's so amazing. It also includes this new molded hat, as you can see with the hair and the molded hat. It's just very awesome, I really like that. He also has a back facial expression, looks a lot more like, almost like evil laughing. And yeah, as you can see, there's great face print. And yeah, I really love the guitar piece as well. It's actually unique, like as you'll see on Miguel's guitar, but it's actually unique because it has like these pieces here. So I'm not sure if it's a new mold, but it is a bit different from the other guitar, and it has like the skull there. Yeah, there's a lot of great detailing on the guitar. And yeah, and it's back printing there and the side printing again. Yeah, just an awesome minifigure, although I don't really like the movie Coco. Great minifigures nonetheless. Next up here, we'll take a look at Miguel from Coco as well. This minifigure is very awesome. As you can see on this guitar, the things aren't there. So it's cool, that's a different mold. But the minifigure himself is very cool, as you can see. He has this really nice red hood, as well as this good face print with another back face print, as well as great torso printing. I really love the arm printing. It works great. Commander Bricks made an amazing Spider-Man Homecoming custom from his like homemade suit using the pieces from him. It just works so perfect, but he also has some blue mid-sized legs. And also included with him is an extra head face, so you can have him without like the skull painting on him. As you can see, he has a nice hair piece with great detailing, very accurate to the movie, as well as nice printing there. And yeah, very cool. I do prefer this one, I think, though, this for him. I don't know why, I just really like that one more. Another accessory included with Miguel is his pet dog here, as you can see. Really like that. I really like the tongue detail sticking out. Just really like it all around. It's another great inclusion to get with him. So it's really cool to get like a dog with the face print. You get like a bunch of accessories with him. Another great one here is Mulan. As you can see, I really like this one. Her hair piece is a bit of like a rubbery type, as you can see. And it also has a hole in the side. I don't get why they're doing this. Maybe they're going to use it in like the Friends line later down the line or something. I don't really know why there's holes there, but it definitely has that still. As you can see, she also has a great, very accurate face print, as well as back print, as you can see. And their back torso printing is amazing. She also has like the dual blue and white molding. And there's no printing on the sides that is on the front, and that like torso printing carries down to the legs, which is very awesome. I also really like her sword, as you can see. It's very awesome as well. I really like this little printed thing here with the cricket, as you can see, and it's printed with the, yeah, just really cool. Mulan's a very awesome minifigure, and I really like her a lot. Now moving on to some of my favorites here. Here we have Prince John, which is very detailed, as you can see. I probably would have preferred Little John to go with Robin Hood. I just think it would have been a better inclusion, but this one's still great. It has this nice new molded head. The crown is not removable, for anyone wondering. As you can see, that's what it looks like up there, and it carries down here. It's just a great mold all around. It's like dual molded with the crown and everything. But then again, he has the same like neck piece that Cruella uses, and he also comes with a coin and like a bag here. Great arm printing, as you can see, as well as great torso printing, and back printing is also very awesome. And he has dual molded legs, like red and yellow, that carry alongside there. And yeah, very awesome minifigure. I do think Little John would have been better to go with Robin Hood, but still a great one nonetheless. One of my personal favorites here is Robin Hood, though I really like him. Comes with a bow and arrow, we'll put that to the side. Really love the molded head, as you can see, and he also comes with like a feather here. That just plugs into there, right, like that. And then he has dual molded arms with the green and kind of like the reddish orange. And yeah, very awesome. As tell, like I said, what they should have done a rocket is how it's printed. So like as you can see the back here, like the whole mold's like orange, like orangish, like red. But then it's printed green, which is just so awesome. They should use it on a rocket for Guardians 3, but they didn't. But yeah, really like how it's printed, so it's not like off taking like this the orange in the middle. So I do like that. It's printed. I just love the detail like that. But then you get the really nice dual molding here that carries around to the sides. Love the torso print. The back torso printing is amazing. I love the tail. And yeah, everything about this minifigure I just love. And I love the Robin Hood movie. And yeah, it's so amazing. But now my personal favorite minifigure of this entire series, Stitch 626, as you can see. We have gotten Stitch in the past. My Stitch, as you can see, this is the old Stitch we got, which is kind of like not the like alien version with the arms popping out and stuff. But he's still very cool. As you can see, this one's a little less like grinning and stuff. But yeah, very cool. This is the old Stitch, but this is the new one, which is like when he had the spacesuit and everything. But he comes with these great like double arms, which are introduced on the character from Solo. That's also the same species as Grease in Jedi Survivor. It was introduced on that, so he's like really nice. That's like the second time ever getting him in Lego form, so that's really cool. But it's like a double arm, which is just so cool. And it's also in the other side, and it's printed on, which is just awesome. As you can see, you get his tail, but you also get like his spikes that protrude out of his back, which is just so awesome. Love the back printing, as you can see. You can kind of see where the mold ends, though, so that's a little weird. I wish it wasn't like that. But yeah, it's still cool. I love the little menacing face here with like the grin. Yeah, he's just so awesome. Love the printing. He also has this like the mid-side legs that have some printing on as well. He also comes with these yellow blasters, which is just so awesome. Everything about this minifigure I just absolutely love. And he's just so cool, and by far is 100% my favorite minifigure of the series. Another one that I really like is Baymax here, as you can see. He's very awesome. He has new molded arms that are specifically like made for him. So that's very cool. As you can see, his head print is a bit basic, but I mean, Baymax's head's a bit basic. As you can see, love the printing there. Love the torso printing. The leg printing's awesome. We'll take his hoverboard down for a second. But yeah, love the printing on his arms. Love the back printing. He's just very awesome. And again, I think it's like his charger in the movie as well. But you get printing on each side, which is just very awesome. It's just this like brick built thing. You just put him on. It's very cool. Love Baymax so much. Love the arms and everything about him. Another just one of the best minifigures of the series. Next one here is Sorcerer Mickey, a very iconic one. I know a lot of people are going to want this one. But yeah, he's very cool. He comes with this broom here, as well as a bucket, which is awesome. And I love the printing on him, as you can see. Very, very cool. Love the dual molding on the back with the red and black. He also has white hands, and yeah, very cool. And this new head mold, I think, with the hat and everything. Yeah, just love everything about this minifigure as well. It's a very iconic one. I know a lot of people are going to want this one for like their Disney castle and stuff. So yeah, this is another just great one to get. And yeah, just really like the printing and everything about him. Just a great inclusion for the Disney 100 CMF series. And the last one here that I was really surprised that I liked was Oswald. He's very awesome, as you can see. He has this new head mold with the ears. As you can see, it looks really awesome. And he also has great torso printing, like as well. It's like it's not the best torso printing, obviously. It's just a little bit of blue there. But the back, you get his rabbit tail and like the blue printing as well. Really love these dual like blue and black molded legs, which work great for like great for a Mr. Fantastic custom. They just work perfect for that. So I really like that. And the accessory is this very cool thing that says Oswald Act 1, Take 1. Very cool. Act 2, Take 1. Really like that. Mold, yeah. Mold and the prints are very awesome. Yeah, it's all around just a great minifigure. But yeah, that is my review for the Disney 100 CMF series. Overall, I would give this series, while some are definitely weaker, and some of the characters I think probably could have been different characters, or could have been better, just printing-wise, you know. It's still a great series, and I'd give it an 8 out of 10. I really love Stitch, Baymax, Robin Hood, and Oswald, definitely highlights for me. The rest are amazing, and they're great, even if you don't like these characters, they're great for custom minifigures. Yeah, it's all around. You get some great display plaques with the Disney 100 on them. Love Stitch. Yeah, if you like any of these characters, obviously you can buy them individually too, like in the store. And you can fill them out, and I'll kind of give you my fill guide here. So for these two, you're going to want to fill for the top hat. But make sure you fill for the legs, because the one's like mid-sized legs. The other is a bit longer. And then for Tiana, you're going to fill for that hairpiece and the frog, definitely. This is definitely the easiest thing to fill for her. For the Evil Queen, definitely fill for her mirror here. As well as their like crown piece, very easy thing to fill for if you want her. And then for the Sleeping Beauty, you fill for a hairpiece and owl, because that's just definitely the most like obvious thing there. For Pocahontas, it might be a little harder, but I feel for this hairpiece here. It's definitely the most prominent thing to tell what she is. For Cruella, I definitely feel for the hairpiece as well, and also feel for the Dalmatian. Definitely, if you're trying to get her. And again, I already told you what to do with Jiminy Cricket. But for Pinocchio, definitely feel for that like hair mold. The nose mold is definitely something to fill for as well. Like if you fill the minifigure head, could be that. Make sure you try to find another one and fill for that nose. Definitely pretty good one to fill for. I don't know why you would want this minifigure, but if you want her, definitely fill for the dress piece and the crown piece. If you do want the Queen of Hearts. If you want Ernesto, definitely fill for the hat and the guitar. Definitely the easiest things to fill for him. For Miguel, definitely fill for the dog. Definitely the most prominent thing here, and maybe his guitar and the hood. For him, yeah, that's definitely what you're gonna do. For Mulan, it's a bit tricky again. It's kind of like Pocahontas, where you're just probably going to fill for this hair piece. It is a bit rubbery, so if you do feel a hair piece and it's like kind of like rubbery and squishy, it's definitely Mulan, because none of the other minifigures in this whole series have like a rubber hair piece. Yeah, that's definitely her. And another thing to fill for is part of your sword. And for Prince John here, you're gonna definitely want to fill for the like mold here on his head. It's definitely the most prominent thing on him as well. Just definitely like the mold and the crown and everything. So fill for that. For Robin Hood, I definitely recommend once again filling for that head. Also fill for the tail and bow and arrow. Definitely, that's the most like prominent thing on him. For Stitch, I would definitely recommend filling for his like mold head, but don't get him confused with like Oswald. His ears are more like out and round, so you want to fill for like those. And maybe his blasters and arms are pretty easy to fill. So yeah, definitely, if you're trying to get him, fill for the head though. And for Baymax, the arms are definitely what you're going to fill for the most. They're kind of big and like, so if you feel like a torso, like grab the arms definitely. And if you fill some bricks and everything. For Mickey, he comes in like a plastic bag inside of the bag. So definitely, if it's like a more like chunky bag that's like more full, it might be Mickey. But definitely for him, fill for the head, obviously. Don't get him confused with Oswald though. Make sure you like don't fill that gap in between the ears, just fill the hat. So yeah, Mickey, maybe even the broom could work too. And then for Oswald again, well, just the head mold is very prominent. But don't get him confused with like Stitch or Mickey, like fill for the gap in the ears. And maybe even like this piece here. But yeah, that's my fill guide for them. Obviously, I think a lot of people are going to want Stitch and like Mickey and Baymax and stuff. So yeah, it's definitely fill for those certain molded heads and stuff. But yeah, thank you all so much for watching this video. Again, I would give this series an 8 out of 10. It's a very awesome minifigure series. Love Stitch so much, and all of Baymax and Robin Hood. All just so good. And yeah, hope you guys really enjoyed this video, and thank you for watching so much.